She makes you do things that you didn't think you could do.
You know, she builds your confidence.
She is so wonderful at being able to discuss the project with that student, or let's say she can discuss that project with me, and she can help me to see wonderful things in it that I might not have even seen, that I didn't know were great, and she can help me to discover ways that I could make this such a better piece and still make me feel really good about myself all at the same time.
Right, right. She is not intimidating at all, not at all. And of course, she's a fabulous artist, as you know, but she just makes you feel like you can do it. She really does.
It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or a accomplished artist. She relates to all of us. And, you know, she's, Lord only knows, I was a very elementary drawer. And my drawing skills over the past couple of years have really, really improved.
The time flies. You feel an escape. I leave feeling refreshed. I leave feeling better about myself. Part of that's because of the art I produce. Part of it's because of the time I spent with Lyndon, just talking with Lyndon. And then I leave with products that I'm really proud of. I've given them as gifts. I go home and my family makes me feel really good about myself. So it's one of my best investments over the last few years. One of my best investments.
It doesn't matter what kind of a student you are, if you're a beginner or if you're a professor. She relates to everybody.
Lyndon has introduced me to new forms of arts and crafts that I didn't even know were available. I didn't know that I had the opportunity to do these things. And she introduced me to these new things. One was bookmaking. I had never been involved in bookmaking. And to me, as a professor, bookmaking meant I needed to write a book and find a publisher. So when she asked me if I wanted to do some bookmaking, I thought, oh, I don't need to publish or perish on me anymore. And she said, no, it's very different. And I absolutely fell in love with this. I didn't know it was an art form, and now it's my favorite thing. Paper making my own paper. Had never done it, didn't know it was a thing, and she said, just try it. You don't have to be able to draw or paint. You don't have to have artistic skill for this. Just come and try it. And those are my favorite two things now. The bookmaking and making my own paper to go in the books. And I feel like such an artist, and people ooh and ah over it when I can't draw or paint at all.
One thing about, she does teach you to see. And that's one thing that, you know, I was not familiar with, because seeing is so important. I mean, whether you're looking at clouds, you can look up at a cloud and see that cloud, but when you really, really look at it, the nuances of it, the structure of it, the color of it, she makes you see that.
And my favorite thing that we did last summer were assemblages. And I've been thinking about assemblages forever in my head, but I didn't know that people actually put little things together that you just find when you take a walk in the morning. You find a screw on the ground or a leaf or a feather or a part of a bird's nest. And we did, were you in that class last summer?
I was working.
You were partly there. That was a fantastic workshop. One of the best. And now I'm making assemblages.